From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Field, black. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Look at play action with Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
The first carry for the Spartans. Count of 1. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and 10.
6, mega. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's complete to the rookie. First-round pick. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, Mike McDonald will turn to the field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Uh-oh. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick up, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. Right back to the air following that pick six. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. A gain of 57 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it. It's over. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's in there in a drop-up. And it leads to 4th down. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. Officially, a 29-yard attack. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
97. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, you know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now Young. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, Sash.
On the RPO, that's out to McMillan. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. So, a big one there to start the drive. Pick up of 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with his coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 12-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. McMillan, the man in motion. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the double. 52 break, ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It'll be blocked outside the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Young to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. Finding room at the 35. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Let's go. Right back to Irving. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one pinballs around but is incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with a tight coverage as he knocks it away.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll look to throw. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and There's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go now. 72.
They'll look to throw yet again. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And third down coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
It's third and 4. McMillan comes in motion. They'll throw here on third and short. That is caught to the goal line and in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
At the 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down is Young. Pass taken in by Shaheed. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Get ready. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Watch out now. 50 down. Green jacket. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Set to go now on first and 10. Young. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Young to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, And now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
2nd and 10.
Red, yellow. Let's go. Ready?
To throw is Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go. Red, strike, 52 blue.
To throw, Young. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now Seattle can use the final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
60 red. 60.
From the gun, it's Young. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
17.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 34-yard line.
Got ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
Trey York to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Shaheed now to return it. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
So
right.
here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Down. Cut.
To throw is Young. He'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Here's Young. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Black shot. Set. Ready. Ready. Set.
Back to throw. Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
2 yards.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, here's Irvin. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 79.
They'll go again here with Irvin. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. DeMarcus Lawrence, they're on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not...
Now, how about this? It's a fake, and that is incomplete. Well, you're going to try it. That might be as good a time as any to roll the dice, but it doesn't pan out, and they're going to turn the ball over on downs.
Here we go.
Now Walker. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the double.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Kenneth Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. That's Ibuka in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out right, gets made. That's Ibuka. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And no return forthcoming. It's touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
Shot, 17. Let's go. 10 black. Set.
On play action, Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Ready?
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A tough spot here. Third and long.
Come on, set, ready.
Here's Young to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Close, 10.
First and 10.
46-yard line.
Ready, ready, set.
Here's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
43 rail. Blaster, set, ready. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Young. Thrust gets incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 9.
50, 10 cycles. Hut, hut.
Straight ahead is Walker. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
70 Timberwolves, go!
Here's a design run, and this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to where they needed to be. Turn it over. on down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player.
Set. 19, 70 range.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 on the Seahawks 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Game on. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Young to throw on first and 10. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this will be incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver.
It's now second and 10.
And it'll be second down.
Down. Set.
They run with Walker. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Seattle.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On the set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Red.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 46. Here's second and 5.
Ready. Red.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Set. Yellow. 43. Set.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Young. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll look to throw. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. And that is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. McMillan, the man in motion.
Check.
A give. This is Irving. And he's in! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but Listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Back to the air once more on second down. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he's brought. Second and 7.
Let's go. Roll, Cowboy Eagles.
Here's Irvin. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Now Seattle will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. So now a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This is first and 10.
You yellow. Here we go. Ready. Now.
Young taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba to the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Buccaneers 30. Michael Dixon to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Safe kick, take it at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's first down.
60 Eagles.
Back to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing now on first and 10. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And they will bring bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught left side by Otten. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped with 18 seconds remaining.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
McMillan comes in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
He'll drop the throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Ready.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Seahawks, that is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Flag blue. Let's go now. 10 black, bang.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. This was a game where both offenses were